Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about all the people that say fuck the police. But when a business owner shows up with a fucking chainsaw to protect his property, now they're saying call the police. We're going to talk about that right now.
Because I am hard, you will not like me. But the more you hate me, the more you will learn. I am hard, but I am fair. Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sound off like you got a pair.
Seriously? So, all these people out here yelling and screaming, fuck the police, kill the police, whatever. Now, guy shows up to his business with a chainsaw, and they're all running, and now they yell, call 911. I would tell you to go to hell. Let's watch this trash, shall we?
Oh! Whoa! Hey! Move! Move! Go home! Go home! Go home! Go home! Go home! Go home! Don't let this fucking up there fool you! Don't let this fucking trash and Antifa bullshit people fool you! Don't let these pendejos right here! Don't let these fucking assholes lie to you! Don't let them lie to you! This is a valley!
And this bitch in the beanie, I don't know what she was saying, but she's probably trying to make her point that we're here to, defend racism. How the fuck is breaking into someone's business and taking their property defending racism? In my opinion, it's only supporting it. You can't tell me that you're going to change somebody's opinion on racism and whatever else if all we see is people going into businesses and stealing shit that doesn't belong to them. And it's all colors. It ain't just black or white or what have you. It's all colors. And actually in this clip it was all white people. So you're defending the racism. Now black people saying, yep, see, white people, they're thieves too. All thieves, all trash. He had every right to come around with that chainsaw. And you saw how fast they ran. They're talking about fuck the police, and then they want to call the police. I'd say, well, I'm sorry. You're looting. We're not coming. We're not doing it. Good luck. Absolutely ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. How people run around thinking they can get away with stuff, and then when somebody comes around with enough courage to defend their own property, then they want to be babies about it. I thought you were tough. I thought you were badass. You're running around taking over all kinds of businesses. You got this. You got this. And he's saying, don't listen to that Antifa trash. Little did he know he was probably running off Antifa trash. I can't stand Antifa. There is absolutely nothing on their agenda that I'm supporting. They are far left crybabies using violence instead of brains to get somewhere. Period. There is absolutely no benefit to Antifa whatsoever. George Soros funds it. They pay people to come out here and do this shit to create a deep fake state where we see all this going on thinking these are just innocent people coming out and doing this. No. Go back and look at all the riots before, even in the 60s. Go back and look at them. There was violence, but you're telling me that this thing spread like wildfire clear across the country for a man that nobody knew. One. Talking about all the black people that get killed by police. There have been 3 unarmed black men in this country killed this year. 3. Now, we don't know the circumstances of those cases. Did he take his cell phone out of his pocket? Police officer sees a black object coming out of his pocket, shiny, looks like a gun. They have milliseconds to decide whether they're going to shoot or wait. And I'm sorry if this sounds selfish, but they have every right to go back to their home, to their family, after they do their job, just like you do when you get off work at Burger King. And you walk out the back door to take the trash, and somebody fucking robs you. You don't want that. You have every right to go home to your family after you're done working for the day, just as they do. Are there bad cops? Sure. But you know what? Just like with any other job, when you have a bad apple, the system has to deal with it. You don't get to go rob people. Oh, it's a white-owned business. They owe me money for racism. They don't owe you shit. Nobody owes you nothing. You get nothing in life. The only thing you get is the free will to get out of your bed and go to your job. Pay your bills, pay your taxes, and contribute to society in a positive way. You get nothing else. Nobody in this world is owed a damn thing. Oh, my ancestors were slaves, so that makes me a recipient of benefit. No. Did I hold any slaves? Did you hold any slaves? Did anybody else? Why are we paying for the mistakes of dead people? That's why they call it the past. That's why they call it history. If you don't learn from history, history is bound to repeat itself, as we're seeing now. Entering into civil unrest, a civil war, then the president is going to have no choice but to move in the military, because this has to stop. You can't just let people run around the street and do whatever the hell they want to because they're fucking American. You got to stop this crime spree. That's why we have the police, to keep people from going into your home and cutting your throat at night. Because sadly, not everybody is on board with being a productive member of society. So when one person comes around with a chainsaw, all of a sudden they're bad. They're bad because they're defending their property. Fuck that. I'm going to tell you what. Come around here if you want to. Because I'm going to do the same damn thing, except this time, you ain't going to be leaving. You walk in, you're getting drug out. I'm telling you that right now. And you can look at my skin or whatever you want to. I don't really care. I will not allow this type of behavior anywhere near my house. And you shouldn't either. You got to stop this criminal behavior. And then everyone's blaming Trump. I don't recall hearing any stories where Trump ordered the police to kill George Floyd. No, I don't recall hearing any of that. Oh, he's racist. He's not racist. He's racist because he's not giving you what you want. The bottom line, and that's how everybody is in this country anymore, is if I don't get my way, I've got to find some way or some excuse to blame somebody because I didn't work hard enough. That's all it is. Is there racism in this country? Absolutely. Are there bad cops? Absolutely. But you're going to tell me that the few people that are out there doing this stuff, that now everybody is that way? All white people are bad? All black people are bad? Isn't that going against the very subject and topic that you're out there defending? It's only convenient to use that excuse when it benefits you. You don't have a fucking clue what's going on. You're paid by George Soros to go and break into Target and all these jewelry stores so that there can be mass panic and we can create a false flag and we can have martial law, lockdown, and all this other stuff. Do yourself a favor. Put down the phone and pick up a book. Start reading shit. When I tell you to read Agenda 21 or 2030, that's what I'm telling you to do. Don't be one of those dumbass sheep out there waiting to get slaughtered. Educate yourself. Stop talking about racism. Stop saying, oh, white man, black man. Stop referring to people by their color. Start referring to them by their name or them as a person. But no, we're trailing on the path down to the slaughterhouse. And you ain't got nobody to blame but yourself. Period. No one to blame but yourself. You are following the path that not only has the Bible laid out, but Agenda 21 and 2030 and United Nations and the U.S. government and all of its allies have laid out for you. Because Americans are not capable of thinking anymore for themselves because they have these things. If it doesn't tell me to do this, I don't need to do it. Does it remind you when to shit in the morning? Does it remind you that you need to eat every day? I'm surprised you're capable of doing that. Just because one person is doing something doesn't mean you need to do it too. You're not cool. No one's looking at you going, yeah, innocent, unknown man from California with a man bun, yeah. We're not looking at that shit. We don't care about you. The people that are woke and actually educated are looking at this going, oh, what are we going to do now? And we're arming ourselves to the nines to keep you the fuck out of my house. That's what's happening. Come to the suburbs if you want to. I promise you, it's not going to fly. It isn't. That's all I got. Stay safe, stay woke, stay sane.